Coming out to our annual tattoo, we lucked out on the weather. Yeah, yay. Okay, Sylvia, are you ready? Okay, Mikey, please tap off and bring them out for the national anthem.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Please remain standing. You know, it's not often that you're in a group that you can do the pledge. So, while we've got the flag, ladies and gentlemen, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Come on, kids, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Nice job, guys.
We have the most wonderful show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from all over the world. Please welcome the juniors as they march on to 1812 into Grandfather's Clock. And color guard, get way ahead of them, please.
teary-eyed as I am. You are the best of the
Kids to work with and so talented. Thank you for all that you do. The kids are now going to play York Fusiliers. Before we go any further, Gina Subneski. I need Gina Subneski. Come on up, Gina. Jonathan Kastner. Come on over, Jonathan. You know, every town has their wonderful characters, and here are two of ours. Well, up the wrong way, buddy. Come in front of me over here so people can see you. Oh, yeah. Too bad. Come on, Jonathan. Join Gina. Yep, you are. Last year, we started what we call 27 Years of Smitty Award in honor of Richard H. Smith. And this is a perpetual award that's given out every year. Well, Jonathan was at his aunt's funeral in New York last year, and although he won this award, he never knew he won it. So, Jonathan, you are getting the award for 2016 this year. Jonathan was Smitty's right-hand man. He is a historian. He is an amazing individual. He has done so much for this town, and he does it quietly with nobody knowing. Now, Gina Subneski, on the other hand, Gina was Smitty's right hand as well, and she worked in the office with him, and that office couldn't have run the way it did without Gina. Gina, you are the 2017 award winner. So congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you for all that you do. Okay, British 1 and 2, please. Juniors are now going to play a fife solo that our own Sylvia wrote from scratch all by herself. Sylvia, you are just amazing. Not only is she our fife sergeant, she also writes music. She majors the kids from her stand. When our instructor isn't there, Sylvia's instructor, She is just truly amazing. It's called Horseshoe Bay. And there's the tradition being carried on. Kids writing music, how truly amazing. Great job, Fifers. Now, instructors for this band of merry men and women are Michelle Randall on fife, Terry Malcarney on snare, Aaron Beard on bass, Mike Petrozello on marching, and Paige Lee, Sergeants, Paige Lee, color guard, Sylvia Fife, Michael Royce, I can't say your last name, Sylvia, I'm sorry. Michael Royce is our snare, and Olivia Handy is our bass. You kids are amazing. You know, we can't go without saying thank you to the parents. You guys are amazing. You go to the parades, you bring food, you bring water, you march because I can't. You have been awesome. I can't thank you enough. And you're gonna have me crying if I continue. Okay, Birdhouse. Okay, Michael, Aaron, and Liv will be playing drum solo, Thunder and Lightning. And remember, don't speed it up, guys. Great job, you three. This year we are losing 2 kids to graduation. Melina Royce, who joined us in 2006 and played fife, who doesn't happen to be here, will be attending Simmons College in Boston and studying nutrition and dietetics. Josh Snyder, our second drummer in, joined in 2013. He's a snare drummer. He will be attending the University of Michigan School of Engineering for dual mechanical engineering and design studies. Good luck, Josh. Jay Bird into Firemen's. Scare them into the races. excellent kids. Now, we do give out another award that's called the Ken and Charlotte Trays Award in honor of Charlotte Trevernier, whose whole family belonged to Fife and Drum Corps, and Kenny Trays, who not only belonged to our Fife and Drum Corps, but was in the old guard. And they both passed away very, very young. So we give out this award because they were just the most wonderful, loving people in the world. And we give it to people who care about others, who do things, who don't expect to be recognized. This year, the Ken and Charlotte Trays Award are going to Rich and Jen Calmer. Jen is in charge of the ambulance here. Rich is always responding. He's been at my house at 1:30 in the morning when my husband was in anaphylactic shock. He is on the fire department. They met volunteering when we were redoing that beautiful old theater up on top of the town hall. They just give totally of themselves, don't expect anything in return, and we thank you so much from the town of Deep River. Okay, Patty on the hand car. Thank you so much. Another remarkable program. You kids are the best. And how cute is this color guard, you guys? There's our future right here. You know, when you run Junior Fife and Drum Corps, you know that a lot of kids age out. And when they age out, you always wonder, are we going to be able to find more kids? Well, here it is right here, and we are so delighted and so pleased to have you kids as part of our Drum Corps family. Okay, they will be marching off to Minstrel Boy. And then, Jenna, you're going to run right up here, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, juniors. for Jenna. Thank you, Jenna. Good save, honey. We're starting something new this year, and the kids are going to be helping us introduce the chorus as they come on now. And this is Jenna, our piper.
Jenna!
Good evening, everybody. All right, so the next quarter to perform originated in 2002 to commemorate the early French influence along the Kankakee River in Illinois. The Kankakee, originally called Theatiki, was once navigated by the likes of La Salle, Joliet, as well as countless voyageurs, Native Americans. In fact, Theatiki is a Native American word meaning wonderful land. This group celebrates the French and American history through the performance of ancient folk and martial music. Please welcome, from Bourbonnais, Illinois, the Theatiki Fife Drum Corps.
The colors that the Theatiki Corps carry depict the banner of the House of Bourbon from the province known as Bourbonnais. The flag was first used by Robert, Count of Clermont, the third son of King Louis IX in the 13th century. They enjoy the stories and legends associated with the music they perform. One such story involves Father Bogard, a marshal in the French army during the 19th century, who was suddenly woken up by an Algerian attack and went out of his tent to fight with his nightcap on. The marshal took down 2 attackers with his bare hands, and the skirmish was over in short order. Afterwards, by the light of the campfire, his men began to laugh because the marshal was wearing his nightcap. He immediately asked for his kepi, or casquesset, and his men went throughout the camp asking, "Have you seen the cap?" or "As-tu-vu la casquette?" The next day, his musicians composed lyrics to one of the bugle tunes that became a favorite to Father Bogard and his men. Uniforms are adapted from the style of clothing worn by colonial civilians of 1750 to 1770. Today, we are wearing linen, cotton, and during the colder events, maroon waistcoats made of wool. The term la cardeuse refers to the women who perform the task of carding the wool, straightening it between wire brushes in preparation for spinning La Cardouse. As a step dance, La Cardouse is a step dance from the Saint Jean region of France, brought to the New World by French immigrants to Quebec. On July 1st, Theatiki had the honor of marching in front of the Connecticut delegation in the Lions Club International Parade of Nations in Chicago. Over 10,000 participants representing over 125 nations. Now that's a big parade. We made a lot of new friends, and would like to thank the Deep River Lions Club for throwing us a picnic last night. They served us lobster, and we served them the finest Midwest sweet corn you could find. Here's a medley of tunes for our friends at Deep River: Portage du Theatiki, Village Quickstep, and Washington's Artillery March. centuries. Farewell, New England shores.
Sacred out of our memory. No. Housekeeping announcement. Massachusetts plate 6 Thomas Charlie 485. 6 Thomas Charlie 480 Drum Corps.
Thank you, Theatiki. Okay.
Next up is the Argovia Rebels, which were founded in 2006. 16 members and a little one came to the U.S. from Switzerland today. You can catch them at the Notting Hill Muster and also at the Colchester Muster. They will also be performing next Tuesday at the museum. Thank you. Robbins, and I'm a member of the Deep River Junior Ancients Fife Drum Corps. Next on stand is the Company of Fifers and Drummers Junior Fife and Drum Camp. 102 kids from across the country have come together just 4 days ago and are here to perform for you tonight. The camp needs no further introduction from me. I just know that the musicality and dedication these musicians have will blow you away. And now to pass the mic off to Cap.
All right, here we go. Celia already said some of what we were going to say, but in front of you stands 102 kids from all over the United States, 12 states, I'm not going to name them off. We have 2 majors, 20 bass drummers, 53 fifers, and 20 snare drummers. They're from 30 different fife and drum corps, but today they're playing one corps. Today we're going to be playing, we decided last year to do Charles T. Kirk fife and drum, or fife drum bugle music and everything, so that the tunes you hear today will be all Kirk arrangements in some form or another, with a little bit of help from like some of the drumming being rewritten to do some stuff. But one of the things that we've been doing is we've been trying to get the kids to slow down in playing fife and drum music, because they're out there to race through everything and play as fast as you can. Well, with Kirk, we found out that's not how it works. You're supposed to be playing at 120 beats a minute. So when you guys come up to me and go, oh man, those kids play too fast. No, they're playing the way they were supposed to play it, 120 beats a minute. So with that, drum majors, which are Zachary McIntyre and Sammy D'Amico, take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, the Company of Fifers and Drummers, Junior Fife and Drum Camp 2017. Piece that they're going to play is a collection of British and American tunes, many of which date back to the American Revolution. And as you listen to this, you may sound familiar to the drumming and the fife style of which we've all grown up with, but had no idea where it might have come from. See if you can pick out some of the different rhythm patterns and different things that were like, oh yeah, we play that now. All right, the first one, it's slow march, and it's going to end up with a continuous counter of a arrangement by John McDonough and a drum arrangement by Eric Parallel. now, as they get into place, the ensemble fife line is going to get ready to play for you. You're going to see a huge amount of young ladies and gentlemen. Many of us would envy to have just this fife line marching in front of us. What do we have, 20 of them? 18? 18, yeah, 18. These, yeah, are our top guys in the fife line. Why they're getting into place and getting ready, just to remind you that the Fife and Drum Camp is all volunteer. All right, all of our people come in Tuesday, and they do it no pay, goes all year long for some of us, but it's people give up their vacation time because we're all passionate about the same thing. These guys are our future. Go ahead, John, take it away. Jason wanted me to let you know that both of these Fox Hunters and Downshire were originally from the Bugle four-part harmony of the Downshire Harmonies and arranged by John McDonough and Charles Riley. Both of these selections were recorded by the Good Shepherd from the Glory album, thus the Kirk Collection. And now as the drum line is coming up to play their ensemble piece by George Rippinger and Eric Perlew, arranged for these guys by Mark Riley. You will notice there are 5 snare drummers and 8 bass drummers. To me, this is a perfect balance.
Ready? Run.
completely different. We have never done this before, but because we have 20 bass drummers and all of them came in being able to play, complete and total, I mean, it just blew my mind. We're now going to do a bass drum feature. This piece was written by Aaron Brown, and just so we could have some fun with the bass drums. But before you guys start, we had hoped that Robin Nemitz would be here tonight, but she's not. Something has happened that has taken us 17 years to get to. We have, as of next year, the dream of the camp and the fruition of the kids taking over for the older generation will happen. Next year, our musical staff will be all ex-campers.
Nice.
Yeah, Jason Nolly is going to be the lead music director, but it will, all the lead sections will be alumni, and it just, wow! Wow! Can we have an applause for that? Wow! All right, bass drummers, have fun. Cannon. Green team, all of you guys out there know there's little bins to get all your soda and beer cans in, of which you can help get a kid to camp, and all kinds of other fun stuff. They have a website that you can go to, and all kinds of fun things. If you have any questions, you'll see the kids gathering things. Stop and ask them. They'll tell you what's going on with the green team. Coming out next, we're going to do the second medley called Melodies of the Past. been such an honor and privilege for all of us to work with these young people. They came in raring to go and dove right into this music and the instruction, energy, and enthusiasm that we as instructors, we couldn't keep up with them half the time. But we're so proud of what they've come to do in just 4 days.
Well done, Bill.
Now, while they're clearing out over there so we can get 102 kids out of here, marching off, they're going to be playing Tramp, 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 a little drum break, and one of my favorite tunes, Whistling Rufus.
It's a good tune. Right?
On behalf of the Deep River Junior Ancients, you guys sounded amazing. Next on stand is the Swiss Mariners all the way from Basel, Switzerland. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Commodore Cyril Klapka and all the Swiss Mariners, I'm Commodore Joe Mon of the Ancient Mariners. We're very glad to be here and playing tonight. As most of you probably know, the Swiss Mariners were founded in 1970 in Basel, Switzerland, under the direction of founder and first Commodore Freddie Bruder. We've been here all week, having a great time celebrating almost 50 years of Mariner friendship and brotherhood. We are honored to be here on the 2-year cycle of our visits to each other in Basel and Connecticut, and even more excited to be playing here Friday night at the Dram Tattoo. We marched on to Katy Hill, and next the Fifers will be playing a fife solo called Liberty, which is written and arranged by John Chaya. Fifes? Next up, the Swiss Mariners will be playing Planksty Bill Gallagher, written after a classic Mariner. Next up is one of the newer medleys in the Mariner repertoire. That's called Ancient Alchemy. Before the next piece, I've been asked to make the announcement for the Deep River Juniors to make it to the chute for the Circle of Friendship. So again, that's the Deep River Juniors. Please get to the chute for the Circle of Friendship. Next, the Swiss Mariner Drummers will be playing Regimental Rhythm. Next up, the Swiss Mariners are going to play the medley Salt Horse.
Are they starting?
I would like to personally thank the Swiss Mariners for coming all the way from Switzerland to be part of our program.
Thank you, Lucas. Before we wrap up the program here, the Swiss Mariners would actually like to thank you for having us out here to play at the the Tattoo, and we're also very excited to march in the muster tomorrow. So before we wrap it up here, the Swiss Mariners are going to march off with a medley called Flüchte Tüte. Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's the Swiss Mariners are going to march off to a very classic, one of the first Mariner medleys. It's called The Eagle and the Anchor. Take it away, guys.
Great job.
Thank you, Swiss Mariners. Okay, if anyone lost a ring tonight, please come see me. Deep River Juniors, start the circle of friendship. Once they come through, anybody can join in.